Oh, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Nice to see you again. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. Thank you, Nick. Thank
Okay.
you for
And,
asking me.
and
How
how was
about
your?
you?
Really good, really good. This is the last class that I have today, so I can say that I feel really good. After this, I will go to see my friends, some of my friends, and yes, to enjoy
Yes,
a little bit.
yes, very nice.
And you, will you go to sleep after this class? What are you going to do after this class?
After class, I think I will to sleep.
Go to sleep. Ah, very nice. Okay, and do you have any plans for the weekend? What are you going to do on the weekend?
In on the weekend, I think I'm going I'm going to maybe to my family.
Mm-hmm.
Go
Ah,
to supermarket.
mm-hmm. Ah, very nice, very nice. Okay, and what do you like to do with your family on the weekend? When you are with your family on the weekend, what do you like to do? Can you please tell me what do you like to do with your family on the
Oh,
weekend?
I just like to stay with other stay at home with other on the weekend because on the weekend my children they don't go to school so they stay with other.
Stay with your family. You like to stay
Yes,
with
I
your
stay
family.
with my family.
Ah, this is really nice, really nice. Okay, so today we will have a really nice and interesting lesson about inventions. Do you know what are inventions?
Invention is I think the same. It make something right.
Mhm. Yes, invent something.
The best the people the famous people make something.
Yes. Okay. So, yeah, and we will learn today. We will learn this. We will learn about inventions. Now, can you please tell me what inventions are, for example, are interesting for you? Can you please tell me what inventions are interesting for you? What is something that is interesting for you?
Mm, interesting for me. I think is
So, for example, what
invention invention is of the car
mhm, inventions about the car? Okay, and why about the car? Why these inventions are interesting for you?
because if I have the car so I can go by anywhere so I can maybe I cannot go to I cannot go by walk.
Okay, go by walk. Okay, so we will learn. Our lesson is about inventions. Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, we have here important inventions in your life. Okay, can you please tell me what are some important inventions in your life? Can you please tell me?
Mm, some important invention in my life I think uh, uh, handphone and internet,
Mm-hmm,
car, light.
mm-hmm,
Yes,
mm-hmm,
it's very important invention for in my life.
mm-hmm.
In my life.
In my life, in my
In
life.
my life.
So those are important inventions in your life. Okay, very nice. Okay, and why, for example, why car is important for you? Why this invention is important for you? Car.
Because this invention important for my car because the car uh, uh, I think the car bring take the people go to the
Mhm,
far very far so it's very invention
mhm. So
for me.
this, Okay, so those are important. That is important invention for you. Okay. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so we have here, do you know what are they? Okay, so we have here some things. Okay, so do you know what are they in this picture? Can you please tell me?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so what can you see here in these pictures? What can you see it?
I can see the telephone, car, laptop.
Laptop. Okay, and do you use them often in your daily life? Do you use, for example, often telephone? Do you use a laptop? Do you use these things often in your life?
Yes, I use this thing often in my life
Okay, so what is something that you like to use of these inventions? What is something that you like to use? Please tell me.
I like to use of the telephone
Telephone. Okay, very nice. And why telephone? Why do you like to use a telephone?
because the telephone can connect me with my family, my parents, my best friend, can connect with the people around the world.
People around the world. Okay, so this is something that can connect you with all of these things around the world. Okay, very nice. Okay, and what do you use them? Okay, so we have here a laptop, we have here different things. So for what do we usually use these things in our life? For what do we usually use? For example, telephone. For what do we use car? Can you please tell me?
I I use I use often a telephone
Mhm. Okay. For what? For what do you like to use telephone? Let's say, for what do you like to use a telephone?
because the telephone is very convenient.
Mhm. Okay. Telephone is very convenient. Okay, very nice. Now, do you think they are important in your life? Do you think that these things are important in your life?
Yes, I think this
Mhm.
these things are important in my life
Okay, and why? Why do you think so? Why are they important in your life? Why?
because they it make me a good pattern in my life.
In my life, in my
In
life.
my life,
Mhm. Okay, very nice. Now, and let's have a look. Okay, now we have invent, inventor, invention.
inventor, invention.
Mhm. Okay, so can you please tell me what can you see here in this picture? What can you see it?
Yes, I see the man make
Mhm.
making robot.
Making a robot. Okay, the man is making the robot. Okay, and for what we can use robot? For what we can use robot?
Oh, we can use robot for the clean up and check
Mhm.
the something,
Mhm.
bring the something to the other the place and the other place.
Mhm. Okay, very nice. Okay, and what do you think? Are robots, for example, important for us? What do you think? Are they important for us? What do you think? Robots. Are
Robot,
are
robot,
are robots important for us? What do you think?
robot, robot. I think if we had a robot, so we can stay there, so we can control the robot,
Mhm.
set the something
Mhm.
to us.
Mhm. So we can control. Okay, for what would you like to use a robot? Okay, so for what would you like to use a robot?
Oh, I would like to use the robot to make something for me.
Like what? What is something that you would like to make?
Oh yeah, I make clean up, and I think it's housekeeper, right?
Okay, so you can use robot for cleaning up. Cleaning up. Okay.
Clean up,
Cleaning up. Okay, so
cleaning up.
okay, very nice. Okay, and can you try to make a sentence with word invention? Use word invention and make a sentence. Could you try?
Invention.
Could you try to make a sentence with word invention? Use word invention and make a sentence.
Yeah. Mm,
Okay.
let me think.
No problem, no problem. Okay, now
Yes,
let's think.
yes. Mm, invention.
So use word invention and make a sentence.
Yeah. The the light bulb was invented by Thomas Edison,
Thomas, yes, okay,
right?
okay, so that was invention. Okay, that was invention. Okay,
That's what invention.
okay, now we have here this. What is this? This is,
Electricity. Yeah.
so for what we can use electricity?
We we can use electricity by the light.
Okay, so we can use electricity by the lights. Okay, so we can use electricity for lights. For lights. Okay,
For
very
light.
for lights. Okay, for
Light.
example,
It is for light.
so we can use electricity. Okay, when we need lights, when we need some
Yeah.
lights.
We need light when we need some light.
When we need some light. Okay, and can you try to make a sentence with word electricity? Use word electricity and make a sentence.
Electricity
Use word
is is really hard to do without electricity.
It is really hard to do something without electricity.
Yes, it's really hard to do something without electricity.
Okay, very nice. Okay, so it is really hard to do something with electricity. With electricity. Okay, very nice. Now let's have a look. Okay, now what is this? Can you please read this text for us? What are these words? What is this?
Bright,
Bright.
bright, bright.
Okay, now can you please tell me what can you see here in this picture? What can you see it?
The sun.
Sun. Okay, so we have the bright light. Okay, so this is sun. Sun.
Sun.
Okay, so why do we need sun? For example, why do we need sun? Can you please tell me?
Because we need sun is for bright.
Okay, for bright, for light. Okay, we need sun for bright,
For light.
for bright light. Okay, so this is why we need, sometimes we need sun. Okay, we need sun for bright. Okay, now can you please tell me? Okay, can you please tell me for okay, is sun important for us? What do you think? Is it sun important for us? What do you think?
Yes, I think the sun is very important because if if we don't have the sun, we don't know how uh, the morning, the evening, the afternoon. I
Mhm.
think.
Okay, very nice. Okay, so this is why, for example, we need sun. Okay, we need sun for all of these things that you mentioned. Okay, very nice. Now let's have a look. Okay, now this is interesting thing. Okay, do you know what is this?
Yes, gasoline.
Gasoline. Okay, now for what do we need a gasoline? Can you please tell me for what do we need a gasoline?
We need a gasoline for car, for motorcycle, for plane.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And how often, I want to ask you, how often do you use gasoline? Can you please tell me how often do you use a gasoline?
I often use your gasoline.
Mhm.
Uh, um, buy a car.
Mhm. Okay, so I often use gasoline. I often use
I
gasoline.
often use gasoline.
Mhm. I often use gasoline. Okay, very nice. And how how many times per month do you put gasoline in your car? How many times?
Uh, I use gasoline about I about 3 or 4 times
Mhm.
for a
For
month.
3 or 4 times per month. Okay, 3 or 4 times per a month. Per a
Three
month.
3 or 4 times per month.
Per a month. Per a
Per
month.
month. Per a month.
Okay, per a month. Okay, so
Per a month.
this is how often do you use gasoline. Okay, and can you try to make a sentence with word gasoline? Use word gasoline and make a sentence.
Yes. Yeah. Um. Gasoline. Gasoline.
Yes, use word gasoline
Gasoline.
and make a sentence.
My car use a lot of gasoline because it's old.
Because it's, can you say it one
Because
more
it's
time?
old.
Mhm. Okay, it's old.
Not
Okay,
new. Old.
old. It's old.
It's
Uh,
old.
mhm. Okay, very nice. Now, okay, now this is handmade. Hand,
Handmade.
handmade. Okay, now, can,
Handmade.
now can you please tell me what can you see here in this picture? What can you see here in this picture? Can you please tell me what can you see it?
I I can see. I think the woman
Mhm.
make some clothes, right?
Make
Make
some.
hem
Mhm.
some clothes.
Okay, woman make some clothes. Okay, so the woman, okay, woman is making some clothes. Okay, now how about you? Okay, so this is something that is made by the hand. Okay, so she's making something by her hand. Okay, so we call this made by hand. Now, can you please tell me, do you know something to made? Do you to make? Hmm?
Uh, by my hand.
Yes, by your hand. Okay, so what is something that you can make by your hand? What is something that you can make?
I I can make a table by my hand
Mhm.
when I was young.
Mhm. Okay, and what can you see here in this picture? What can you see it?
In the picture, I can see, I think, uh, the woman making clothes.
Okay, so she is making some clothes. Okay, very nice. Okay, now can you use the word handmade and make a sentence? Can you try to make a sentence with word handmade? Use word handmade and make a
Handmade.
sentence.
Handmade.
And make a sentence.
Yeah.
Use word hand.
There are a lot of handmade things in Vietnam.
Okay, there are a lot of handmade made things in Vietnam. Okay, so what can be handmade? Can you please tell me what is something that can be handmade? What is something in Vietnam that is handmade?
The I let me see. The brand picture for example brand picture can handmade
Uh,
in
It's 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 hand
it it
it's
can make.
mhm, it's handmade. Okay, so this picture is handmade. Handmade. Okay.
This picture is handmade.
Handmade. Very nice. Okay, and now let's have a look. Okay, so this picture is handmade. And what can you please tell me? Okay, yes, this picture can be handmade. Now let's have a look. Okay, just one moment. Okay, now we already make sentences with this. Okay, now can you please read this text for us?
Yeah. Our life will be safer.
Mhm.
People's homes will be more pleasant.
Mhm.
Traveling will be easier.
Traveling will be
Traveling
easy. Will
traveling will be
easier. Easier.
easier,
Mhm. Okay.
easier,
Traveling will be easier. Easier. Okay.
easier.
Mhm. Okay. Very nice. Now and what is something that can be easier for you? Can you please tell me what can be easier for you? Can you please tell me what is something that is easier for you? Can you please tell me?
Yeah. Let me let me see.
What can be easy?
Driving will be easier.
Mhm. Easier. Okay. Easier for me. Okay.
Yes, easier for me.
Okay, easier for me. Okay, easier for me. Very nice. Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, now we have here. Okay, so are irregular. Okay, good, better. Okay, some of them are good. Okay, so we have here good and better. Okay,
Good and
good,
bad.
good and better. Okay,
Good and
very nice.
better. Good.
Now Now, what is something that is good for you and what is something that can be bad for you? Okay, can you please tell me what can be good and what can be bad for you?
Yeah.
So what is something that is good and what is something that is, for example, bad for you? Can you please tell me?
the food can be good for me.
Okay, food can be good for you. Okay, very nice. Now, and what is something that is bad for you? Can you please tell me what can be bad?
Bad.
What is
Mm.
something that is bad, for example, for you? Okay, can you please tell me what can be bad for you?
English is bad for me.
Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why?
because because I cannot speak English not good.
But you speak English very good. Okay, so why do you think so? Why do you think that your English is not so good?
Because I think so. My English not good.
Mhm.
I have to learn more and more and more.
Yes, but that is a process when you need to learn more and more and more. This is something that is process. Okay, in learning. Okay, so this is a process. Okay, so we are learning. Okay, this is something that is okay. So we are learning and we call this a process. Okay,
Yes.
so yes. So this is for example what can be really important when you have a process. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, very nice. So don't worry about this. If you don't know something, it's okay if you don't know something. What is important, for example, it is important that we continue to learn. And when you continue to learn, that is something that can be really good for you. Okay.
Yes. Thank you, Nick. Thank you.
Okay. Always my big pleasure. Okay. I like to work with you. Now. Now, use comparative. This is something that is comparative. Use comparative to compare you now. Okay, so now let's compare you now. And for example, 10 years ago. Can you please compare yourself? Okay, that means, for example, to compare what did you do now and what did you do, for example, 10 years ago? Can you please tell me?
Yeah. Uh, 10 years ago,
Mhm.
my life is not good, but
Okay,
now,
why? why
because,
why your why your
uh,
life is not
because
so
10
good?
years ago, I don't have a good job.
Hmm.
So now I think my life is good better.
So you'll think that your life now is much better. Very nice. Okay, now let's see. Now, can you please read these sentences for us? Can you please read
Use
this?
my life now is more comfortable than it was 10 years ago. My
Hmm.
job is better than it was 10 years ago.
Hmm. Okay, very nice. Okay, so my life is now more comfortable that it was 10 years ago. My job is better than it was 10 years ago. Okay, so what did you do? Okay, can you please tell me what did you do 10 years ago?
10 years ago, I just a worker, so 10 years ago, I am a driver.
Hmm. Okay, very nice. Okay, now let's see. And can you please tell me? Okay, and are you happy now, or were you happy? What do you think? What life is better? Okay, is it now or 10 years ago? Can you please tell me? What is, in your opinion, what do you think? What is better for you, now or 10 years ago? What is better for you?
In my opinion, uh, it's now better for me
Mm-hmm. Okay, and why? Why do you think so? Why?
because now I have a good family. I think I have a uh, good job and I have good children. So I think my life now is better than 10 years ago.
Your life is better now than 10 years ago. Okay, just one moment. Sorry, just one moment.
Yes,
I
yes,
have
yes,
I have a little interruption here. Just sorry because of this.
yes, yes, yes. Okay.
Okay, mosquito. Okay, mosquito trying to bite me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
yes. Okay, now, do you know these people? Okay, can you guess what are they famous for? Mhm. Okay, so let's see the first one. Who is on the picture number one?
The picture number one is Alexander uh,
Mm,
Graham Bell.
Graham Bell.
Graham Bell.
Mm, okay. Graham Bell. Graham
Graham
Bell.
Bell.
Okay, so what he invented? Look at the picture. What he invented here?
He invented the telephone.
Mm, okay. Okay, very nice. He invented the telephone. Okay, telephone. Okay. Number two. Can you please read
Number
number two?
two, Thomas Edison.
Thomas Edison. Okay, so what he
Thomas
invented?
Edison.
What
He
he invented?
invented light.
Mhm. Okay, so he invented the light. Light. Okay.
Light.
And the last one?
The last one, Carl Benz. He invented the car.
Okay, Mercedes Benz. Mercedes Benz. Okay.
Mercedes-Benz.
Okay. I know that his daughter, it's called Mercedes, and this is why he named uh, this car Mercedes Benz. He named. I think that he named this car because he has a daughter Mercedes, and this is why he called Mercedes Benz.
Oh, yeah, very interesting.
Mhm. Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, and can you please tell me of these three inventions, which one do you like the most? Which?
Uh, I like I like the car
Like the car. Okay, and why? Why do you like a car? Why?
because I love my car. I
Okay.
I I I very like the car.
Mhm. You very like the car. Okay, very nice. Now let's have a look. Okay, what do we have more here? Okay, now imagine. Okay, can you please read this text?
Imagine you could go back to the 19th century and listen to a radio interview with the people in the picture. Just
Mhm.
true or false in the next slide.
Okay, so imagine you could go back to the 19th century. 19th century. Okay, so we have here the interview. Alexander Graham Bell. Now, okay. Now, can you please read this text? What do we have here?
Yeah, we had tele means long distance and phone means big. The
Mhm.
telephone will only work over short distances. The interview will continue over the phone.
Mhm. Okay, the interview will continue over the phone. Over the phone. Okay,
Over
so
the
so this is long distance. Okay, so they have a long distance here. Now, let's have a look. Okay, B. What is B? Can you please tell me? What can you see here in B?
P. Thomas Edison. The
Thomas.
interview agrees the invention will make street safer.
Mhm.
Its
H.
light bomb will be handmade.
Mhm. Uh,
Edison thinks if very home will use his invention.
Okay, with his invention. With his invention. Okay, now Edison think every home will use his invention. Okay, so what do you think? Do they here we have this how many, for example, light bulbs do you have in your home? How many?
I have I think 10 light in my home.
10 light bulbs in my home.
10 light bulb in my home.
Okay, so we have here Carl Benz in 1985. Okay, 87, 1987. Okay, now let's see. Now, can you please read this text for us?
The motor is at the back of the vehicle.
Vehicle. Okay.
Vehicle.
The motor is at the back of the vehicle.
The motor is at the back of the vehicle.
Vehicle. Okay, and we have here. Okay, next one.
The invention goes more than 18 miles.
Miles per hour. Per hour. Okay.
Per hour.
Okay, now let's go with number 3. The interviewer.
Number 3. Ben is not going to give the interview a ride.
Benz is going to give an interviewer a ride.
Interviewer a ride.
A ride. Okay, so he will
give.
He will give an interviewer a ride. A ride.
A ride.
Okay, very nice. Now let's have a look. Now let's see what do we have. Interviewer, the ride. Okay, now just one moment. Now let's see here. Okay. You will be Sam and I will be Vivian. Okay, now
yes.
Can we read this dialogue? Okay, you will be Sam and I will be Vivian.
Yes. I think the internet is an awesome invention. Our lives are much better now than in the past.
You're right. We can find everything we need on the internet. It is also easier to connect with people around the world.
Sure, I think I cannot live without the internet even for just a day.
Really?
Yes. I spend most of my time on the internet working, relaxing, or chatting with friends.
That's true, but for me, a life without internet is fine. Years ago, our parents didn't have internet and they still enjoy their life.
Right, but it's very difficult, you know.
Sam, you will have more time to go out with me.
I agree with you.
Let's go for a drink. Okay, now let's think a little bit. Okay, so what do you think about the internet? What is your opinion about the internet?
In my opinion, the internet is really important for now.
And
because,
why?
Because I can find anything when I need on the internet.
Okay, anything what you need on the internet. And what is something that you need on the when you use internet? What is something that you use? Okay.
I used file to some some company or and some good company for apply for the job.
Apply for the job. Very nice. Okay, so this is why we can use the internet. Now, situation. Okay. Now, can you please read this text for us?
You and your friend are discussing an important invention in your life and decide
Life.
life
Mm-hmm.
in your life and decide whether you can live without it or not.
You can live it
You
out
can live without it or not.
or not, or not.
Or not.
Mm-hmm.
So when we speak life and or live when
Mm-hmm.
we use
Okay, so we have here. Okay, so you and your friend are discussing an important invention in your lives. Okay, so what are some important inventions in your life? What do you think? Okay, so we are speaking about important inventions. Okay, so what are some important inventions in your life? What do you think? Okay, so we are speaking here about important inventions. So what are some important inventions in your life? Can you please tell me something that is really important?
yes the internet the phone
Mm-hmm,
and the light the car is really important in
mm-hmm,
for me.
mm-hmm. Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why? Why do you think so?
I think because I think it it make me a good better for my job.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Okay, now let's see. Okay, this is said. This is really important. Okay, so we have here wheels. What do you think about wheels? Are wheels important?
Will
Wheels, are wheels important?
will
Wheels,
will
wheels. Okay, so are wheels important? What do you think? Wheels,
mm,
wheels. For example, you have wheels on cars. Okay, so those are wheels.
yes yes
Mhm,
because if I don't have a wheel my car cannot run,
mhm.
right?
Okay, okay, very nice. Now, let's have a look. Okay, now we have here this. Okay, so wheels. We can say wheels sometimes are important. Now, can you please read this question for us and give us your answer?
What would you like be like without phones, electric light, and cars?
Mm-hmm. So, so what would your life be like without phones,
Without
electric lights, and cars?
doubt,
Mm-hmm.
doubt, doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if I don't have phones, electric light, and cars, I cannot I cannot call my wife and my children and my family. I cannot go
Mm-hmm.
buy the car.
Mm-hmm. Go. Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. So we can say inconvenient. Cannot call my family. Have to walk to work. Okay. Now, okay. Now, uh, can you please read this question for us and give us your answer? Questions for us.
What are some other important inventions in our life? Our
Our lives, our
life,
lives.
our life,
No, listen to me. Lives.
life,
Hmm.
life.
Hmm.
How
So,
important are they?
So how important are they?
How important are they? Our
Mm,
life. Mm, I I want to invest for my life is a robot.
mhm. Okay. Okay, and how important are they? What? How important are they? What do you think?
Yes, I think they are important
Okay, and why? Why do you think so? Why are they important? Why?
because if I have if I have the robots, I I have I have a better life.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. We have here. Mhm. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, can you please read this question for us and give us your answer?
Is there anything you want to invent for your life or your job?
Mhm. Is there anything you want to invent?
I I want to invent
Mhm.
is the I think the car that
Mhm.
runs by sun energy.
Mhm. Okay, and okay, so this is something. This is something. Okay, that is important. Okay, what else can be important in your life? What else is important in your life?
Ah,
Hmm?
I
So,
uh, I I think I want to invest a lot of money for my life, so I can stay at home.
mhm. Okay, very nice. I can stay at my home. At my home. Okay.
At my home.
Mm, okay. Now let's have a look. Mhm. Okay. Discuss. Okay. Which one do you think is the most important? Internet or electricity? So which
Yeah,
one?
I which one? I think is the electricity
Okay. So why did you choose electricity? Why did you choose?
because I use electricity. Electricity is really important for people life
For
because
people?
it's if we don't have light we cannot do it anything.
Okay. So we cannot do anything. Okay. Very nice. Now let's see. Okay. And now I want to ask you, and what do you think about life without the internet? What do you think if we don't have internet? What do you think about this? Life without internet. What do you think about this?
I think the life without internet I think it's not important because if I don't have internet so I can I can live.
Mhm. Okay, I can live without
I
the
can live
internet.
without internet.
Without the internet, I can live without the internet. Okay, and how can you live without internet? Okay, can you please tell me how can you live without the internet?
I can live without internet just I uh, I I can talk the phone on the phone.
Mhm. I can talk. I can talk on the phone. Okay, I can talk on the phone. Very nice. Okay, so and what is something that, for example, uh, you like to talk on the phone with your family? Okay, what is
Yeah.
something that you like to talk with your family?
I like to talk about the job, the food, and talk about take care my family
Mm-hmm. Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why?
because it's a very really important for me because I live far from my family, my parents.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I need to use the phone, uh, call them, talk about everything about the food, about the job, about the life.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because I live far from my parents.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. I need to talk about parents. Okay, now and with my parents and with everybody. Okay, so this is something that you can talk with your friends, with your family. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, that is really nice. Now let's have a look. We have here invent, inventions, inventor. Now, what do you think? Which inventor is the most important? Which inventor is the most important? What do you think?
I think it's all of inventor is very important
Okay, and why? Why do you think so? Why?
because uh, for the internet and the car is really important for people's life.
For people life. Okay, very nice. Okay, and now, do you have some inventors, for example, in your country? For example, in your country, do you have some inventors in your country? Someone
In
who
my
is.
country,
Mhm.
is I think it's the I don't know exactly, but I think it's the bicycle.
No, no, inventor, not invention.
Inventor. I sorry, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
hmm Okay, so we have one more time important inventions in your life. What are some important inventions?
I think that in my country don't have inventor.
Mhm. Okay, and what are some important inventions in your life? Okay, so what do you think? What are some important inventions, one more time, in your life? What do you think?
I take important invention in my life. I think uh, it it made me no. Yes, it's a really make my life and my parents
hmm Okay.
are good in the future.
hmm Okay. Okay, very nice. Okay, so this is something that is important in the future. Okay, so what's good? Okay, vocabulary good, grammar, practice, fluency, everything is good. Okay, like always, suggestion is just to keep practicing. Everything was nice. Now, I want to ask you two standard questions uh, at the end. Can you please tell me, do you have any questions for me?
No, I don't have any question because you are a good teacher.
Thank you so much. And what are you going to do after this lesson?
After this class, I have to go to sleep.
I have to go to sleep. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we can finish here. Okay, now I have to go. And I
Yes.
wish you a good night. I know it's late in your country,
Yes.
and
Yes.
I'm looking
Yes.
forward to see you on my next classes.
Yeah. See you next time. See you next week. Have a good
Bye
weekend.
bye. Good weekend.
Yes. Bye bye.
Bye bye.